Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Napoleon and today we are back with another Enlisted video, and today we're going to be talking about the next update. As of right now, we have no leaks regarding the next update, but that said, I do also have to say that the next update is coming up, and it should be coming up soon. Just based on what we have, it almost appears that every a few months, or 3 months to be exact, there appears to be like an update of some sort. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the things that Enlisted should put in their next update. So without further ado, let's just get started. One of the things I've been suggesting for Enlisted to do for a very long time is to add the ISU-152 and the Yak Tiger. The reason why is pretty simple. The ISU-152 is not overpowered, especially if you have the KV-2. And the Yak Tiger is also not going to be overpowered because you have a thing called jets and bombs and whatnot. Also, shooting it from the side is pretty easy. And this includes the fact that the ISU-152 and the Yak Tiger are both in the game file. So one of the things I have a question is why Enlisted is not doing that. The 15cm SIG-33 is also in game, in which they have almost everything from the game file. So my question is, why haven't they added the ISU-152 or the Yak Tiger? Could be because they just want to give it at a certain time. That said, I do also think that the Japanese and the Americans need some new equipment. They can get other Japanese rifles, for example the Arisaka, and hopefully other bolt-action rifles in which the Japanese can use. On the other hand, I do think that the Japanese do also need a few more planes in terms of higher tier, and I do think the Japanese definitely need a plane at tier 3. So that is something for us to talk about. For example, the B7A2 should be in-game, and a lot of other things should be also in-game, but it appears that Enlisted is slowly doing this, so that's great. Another thing I would really suggest bringing back is the SPAA, or should I say AA guns, in which, you can bring out AA guns for higher tiers, because as of right now, the anti-aircraft guns in which we have for the low tier is actually pretty sufficient for low tier anti-aircraft. For higher tier anti-aircraft, it's pretty much not that great, and the reason why I say that is because you have jets, and that throws the entire equation out of the situation. Having anti-aircraft guns in which you can use against jets is pretty important. Granted, jets are going to be faster, and anti-aircraft guns are harder to use against jets. But I do suggest bringing back the old anti-aircraft guns. That said, on the other hand, I do also have to talk about the SPAA situation, in which I think every faction could get one SPAA. For example, the Americans and the Japanese technically have one. It's at tier 1, and it's honestly, the American one is much better than the Japanese one, and honestly, I think the Germans and the Soviets need their own AA gun. That is not an event and should be a tech tree variant. Honestly, all these stuff should make the game better, and I do think these stuff should be added in game as soon as humanly possible. That said, I want to open up this discussion to you guys of the community. What do you guys think Enlisted should add to the game? Because there's definitely a lot of stuff they can add to the game, especially in World War II. The biggest thing that I've been advocating for is the addition of the British and Italian tech trees, which it appears that Enlisted has either just forgotten or is waiting for a long time. That said, I do think that Enlisted should add the stuff I've mentioned before, and I want to see what you guys want to add. So without further ado, have a great day guys, comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one.